Okay, so here we are back in Kingdom Hearts 1, and we just finished off in Travis Town. This is just explaining the gummiship menu, or selecting worlds, and the different battle levels. So we're gonna head here first, because it only has 1 star. We travel to different worlds on the gummiship. The Heartless ships often give us a hard time. Always be on the lookout during flight. Your journey will be documented until you reach your destination. Seek out the missions each world has to offer. Control the gummiship with the left stick. Tilt up to descend and tilt down to ascend. The blue gauge shows the power level. Firing lasers, among other things, consumes power. The green gauge shows the strength of the armor. If it reaches 0, it's back to the departing point. So basically, I do not like gummiships at all in this game. It's boring, it's slow, I don't feel like there's any purpose in doing it. You can literally, for the first few missions, just not press anything or move anywhere and you'll be just fine. I don't know, I do not see a point at all in any of this. And in my opinion, Kingdom Hearts 2, while slower almost, I think, was a lot better because it was more entertaining. But that's just my personal opinion. At the very least in this one, I could remodel my gummiship to make it faster, but I don't have time for that. And on top of that, even though of course this is the HD remaster, I don't know, the gummiship missions kind of still look a bit dated. They don't look that good at all, to be honest. And it's kind of just awkward things floating in space with empty space on either side, so it's kind of like, why don't we just fly over there? Why are we flying through all this stuff? It's like, look at these 5 or 6 perfectly placed rings. I wonder how they got there. Funny side note, when I was playing this game with my friend for the first time, he thought Wonderland, the world as you're seeing it right now, was an enemy, so he tried to shoot it. And considering how much I dislike this world, I thought it was extremely funny.
Oh, my furnaces! I'm late! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! I'm here! I should be there! Oh, I'm late! Oh, the Queen! She'll have my head for sure!
Well, that just happened.
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big.
That tracks!
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
And again, Sora thinks it's perfectly fine, and my phone is ringing. Sora thinks it's perfectly fine to just drink random liquids that you find lying around in a place that you don't know. So now we've grown small. There are going to be Heartless around here, and we're introduced to the Red Nocturnes, and these guys are annoying. They don't take much to kill, but they like to fire magic at you, making them long-distance enemies, and they can be a bit annoying because they like to zoom around and avoid your attacks. Ooh, firing. How is Donald already out? Jeez. So anyway, as you can see, once I defeat these guys, there's a door here, but the bed is blocking it. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to grow big again once we defeat this stupid thing.
Come on!
Grow big again to push the bed out of the way. And now we can get through, but only when we're small. And this is why I don't like Wonderland. It is a maze that doesn't need to be. It's the only way I can think of to describe it.
Court is now in session!
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is... because I say so, that's why!
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling? Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please!
Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Bring me evidence of Alice's innocence. Fail, and it's off with all of your heads. Gather as much or little evidence as you please. Report back here once you're ready. I hate this world. Who are you? I'm Sora. I'm Goofy, and that there's Donald. Pleased to meet you, though I do wish it was under better circumstances. I'm sorry you got mixed up in this nonsense. Alright, so basically we have to go find these evidence boxes hidden around Wonderland to prove her innocence. Who are you? Who indeed? Poor Alice, soon to lose her head, and she's not guilty of a thing. Hey, if you know who the culprit is, tell us. The Cheshire Cat has all the answers, but doesn't always tell. The answer, the culprit, the cat, all lie in darkness. Wait. They've already left the forest. I won't tell which exit. There are 4 pieces of evidence in all. 3 are a cinch to find. The 4th is tricky. Big reward if you find them all. Should we trust him? To trust or not to trust? I trust you'll decide.
Come on!
So we're gonna try and get all 4 pieces of evidence. Which shouldn't be too hard at all. We're gonna go over here and grab this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, actually, I could equip that to Donald. He's still so weak. And maybe Goofy can have. I changed my mind. Actually, no, never mind. I'll give it to Goofy. Alright, so there's a Trinity right here that we can do. You may have already noticed other colored Trinities lying around in certain locations. We can get those after we've unlocked the certain Trinity. So here's one box. Footprints. How we found footprints in a box, I'm not even gonna ask. Camera angles in this forest are really weird. Here's another box. Antenna. So we're gonna try, keyword, to jump up here. My platforming is absolutely amazing. I won't hear it any other way. And there we go. And G. Basically, I don't need that at all. It's a gummy ship thing, but I like to collect as many of the chests as I can find. Just because I'm like that. This is gonna have some puppies in it. 16, 17, and 18. We can't eat this because we're too small, apparently. You could still take a bite out of it if you really wanted to. And now we're gonna head through. Well, we're gonna kill this first and lose that item. And we're gonna head through here. And here's another piece of evidence. Stench. Again, how we found stench in a box? Probably not even gonna want to know. Which answers, actually, not answers, it poses another question. What do Heartless smell like? And then once again, we're gonna head back in here and go through another exit that we couldn't reach before. Give me a potion and I'll make you bigger.
Here!
So now we're normal size. The camera is in a fixed position. We are going to jump on this. And then we are going to... Oh, there we go. Now we're gonna eat this and get small again. And heading back up here, we'll... if I can jump up there, we'll be heading back into an area that we couldn't reach before because this Lotus platform in front of us right here wasn't high enough, so we couldn't have made that jump. Here's a favorite thing to do. Just shove Donald right off. There we go. Much better. Alright, let's try and make this. Alright. Got it. The many times I've fallen from doing that, my shoe is glitching through the box. Huh. Claw marks. Well, look what you found. Nice going. Now we can save Alice. Don't be so sure. She may be innocent, but what about you? What do you mean? I won't tell, but I'll give you something. Obtain the power of ice. We now have the spell Blizzard. So now we're gonna head back down to the Queen, because these are all the evidence that we can find. But first we are going to save, because there's just a minor fight coming up that we cannot lose.